Big Phil Mitchell Hollander. His goal has made us take a 1-1 draw. Back for Prague to Glasgow, big man. But Al McGregor, save of the tournament, save of the season. That was unreal at the end. But let's kick off with this game right at the get-go. You could argue there was a wee bit of a hangover, maybe, definitely. Slavia Prague for about the first half an hour, like they were honest like a rash. I mean, I see when Hadji was trending and he was getting a lot of hate, but I mean, I think everyone in the midfield was pretty dead, to be honest. Like, I think Kamara was giving it away sloppy. I mean, I think there was actually, I don't think there was anyone on the pitch that you could say wasn't really sloppy tonight. And certain instances, I mean, there was a few instances where Patterson got done in, but I'd say he was probably man of the match. Maybe along with him or Ebo or McGregor, in my opinion. One of those three, definitely for man of the match. But Prague, like, for all their dominance, they didn't really create much until the dying ends. Like, that statue guy, or I don't know if that statue, I think that is how you pronounce it. I don't know, but him, Ba, I mean, Slavia Prague just had a bunch. I mean, that Ba guy was all over the pitch, man, doing everything left, right, and centre. But ball gets played back to Statue. Hadji tries to get back to him. I mean, there should be someone on him, edge of the box. Like, I looked at Slavia Prague starting 11. I'm like, who are these jabronis? But I mean, obviously they're not jobbers. Like, it's just because you don't know anyone from their team doesn't mean. Because you look at West Ham, they signed was it Kufal and Suchek. I mean, and they're brilliant. So I mean, it looks like a fine crop of players, you know. But he sticks at top bins. Al McGregor, I mean, it seems like now the only thing that beats Al McGregor is an absolute worldie, or like a collision along those lines. Because I mean, that is what happened to. I mean, he just stuck at top bins, and then you're kind of sitting like, ah. But even then, for all their dominance, they didn't actually create much, did they? I don't like in terms of like, oh shit, we near conceded or not. They didn't really. We had a chance whipped in Barisic. That got cleared. Morelos had a tough game, but I mean it was pretty hard. You're not going to take away from it. But I mean, you can see why this team pumped Leicester out the competition because they're a very physical team, and I don't think. I mean, you look at Leicester. Even though we are starting with Kent and Hadji, who aren't exactly Brock Lesnar, you know, but I mean, Morelos is really strong midfield from us, and all our fullbacks and defenders is as well. But our goal, it comes from a free kick. I can't even remember who gave away the free kick. Who won the free kick? I can't even remember. But all I know is it's whipped in, and it hits off Goldson. Then Hadji, I mean, for all the abuse that he was getting, even though I don't think he was much worse than anyone else. That's just my opinion. Maybe I was watching a different game. But he runs to it right on the line, squares it right across, and who's there? None other than big Phil Mitchell Hollander himself. Taps in. I thought it was going to be off, like, you know, because it just looked off. And the fact we're in the Europa League, you have to limit your celebrations because you know with VAR. But thankfully there was no check. Well, there would have been a check, like, but I mean, the check, it wasn't offside, and we managed to get the job done there. And then we go in to half time. I'd probably say on a wee bit on the upper hand. I think we came out definitely the stronger of the two sides in the second half, and then I think in the last about 12 minutes they definitely were better. But yeah, I think in the second half Joe Aribo really grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck. We had a few chances. He played one into Kent. It's kind of like it kind of looked like a miss hit, but I don't even know if it was a miss hit. But it's a great save from the Slavia Prague goalie, who was dodgy all night. By the way, man, there was so many back. There was one in the first half where it fell to him, and like Morelos near tapped off him, but he slid in and somehow scooped it round Morelos. I don't know how he did that, but he did. So Kent was unlucky with that. Like there was a few other chances where Aribo probably should have did better, but I felt like he was such a driving force. Hadji came off for Arfield. Arfield injected a bit of pace into it. There was a ball into the box. Came back out to Patterson here at first time. Keeper caught it. Probably should have took time, but I mean, it's just experience. Once he would get more of that, that'll be alright. Roof and Sungu come on as well. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't like Antwerp, well, it was about 25 different chances, you know. There was nothing really like that. I mean, these ones had their chance. Patterson with a fantastic block. Great reading of the game to get that one. And then the body, the save from Alan McGregor. I mean, I don't know how he's done it. Like, initially, it looked like a great save, but nothing, like, too impressive for him. But when you see it there, like, the velocity it's hit with, and the fact he scooped it with his arm, caught it with his arm, and dragged it into his body. Unreal. And then it was kind of just seeing it. We had a chance at the last kick of the game when Morel lost, so we headed it and tried. I mean, I thought the ref was shit, to be honest. I really did. Like, there was some stuff for us where he was giving us hee-haw, and then, like, Davis got booked for winning the ball. And there was another bunch of incidents where we won the ball, but, he just skimmed him with a follow. Fuck the follow through. See if you win the ball in my book, you win the ball. Unless you're winning the ball, whipping out a double barrel shotgun and shooting them in the coop. I mean, there's a bit of a difference between that and winning the ball, and then skimming them with your the body, the smallest minuscule of your boot. But anyway, 1-1. We're definitely in the driving seat. In my opinion, we can't play much worse than we did in the first half an hour. We were nowhere near our best. It was always going to be a tough game, and now we go back to IBROX. If it finishes 0-0, we're through. And, like, Prague are no bad, but at the same time, I don't really see them scoring a lot of goals. I said this in the preview. I mean, I even predicted 1-1 in the preview. I said it would be tough. People were commenting 3-0 and all. I knew it wouldn't be 3-0, but I think we've got a massive step through to the last 16, in my opinion. Because, I mean, the way we are at IBROX, man. Guess the only shit thing is, it's not like with Antwerp, like a high scoring draw would obviously knock us out if it was like 2 each, which would be shit. But at the same time, it's IBROX. I've got confidence. I think took a decent wee step into the last 8. But anyway, till next time, peace.